Okay, ladies and gents, come on over here. Now, we're doing a different activity with our adventure activities class right now on archery. So our arrows and kits are going to be a little backwards, but we're going to get them straightened out real quick. First off, I'd like you folks to understand that this product is called Safe Archery. Okay, it's designed to be school safe. There's no tips on here that could cause any harm. There's no impact, there's no puncturing that will happen when we go to shoot our targets, okay? The very first step of this is showing you how to properly hold the bow, all right? And then how to properly stand, how to draw the bow, aim, and then release, okay? So there's multiple steps to this. Will we have plenty of time to shoot? Absolutely, okay? But we have to learn how to hold it correctly first, all right? Here we have our bows. Simple bow, it's a non-compound bow. As you don't see any pulleys at the top or bottom. This has a draw length of about 2 feet, so it means you can pull it back about 2 feet is its maximum length, okay? If we look at this bow right now, you can tell it's the right side up. Number one, you can read Safe Archery, okay? Number two, this area right here with the horizontal lines is my grip, okay? And then I have my arrow rests on the left and the right, okay? Now, you'll use whichever arrow rest based on your dominant and non-dominant hand, okay? How many people in here are right-handed? Raise your hand. Okay, a good amount of people. If you're right-handed, most likely you're going to hold the bow in your left hand, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold it with what's called a handshake grip, okay? If you look right here, it would be like if I was gonna reach out and shake someone's hand, I go just like that, thumb opposes around, and now I'm holding it correctly, okay? My non-dominant hand, if I turn the bow horizontal, my arm should be on top of the bow, okay? Once you've got that, we're halfway there, okay? I should not see anybody holding it like this with our arm underneath or like this with the string on top, because that would make it really difficult to draw the string back on the outside of our arm, okay? So again, non-dominant hand goes on top, holding the bow horizontal, okay? And we're gonna review all these steps again when you get to your stations, okay? Now, when you go to see our arrow product, with our Safe Archery product, we have a regular bow. You've got your feathers on the back, which are made of plastic. This is our tip, okay? When we go to shoot this arrow at the targets themselves, it flies in, it sticks to the target with the Velcro, and because it's magnetic, the arrow falls off, and then the disc stays on the target. So you can actually see where your shot goes itself. There's no type of puncturing whatsoever. This falls nice and easily to the ground, okay? So that is our Safe Arrow product, okay? So now, I hold the arrow with my non-dominant hand, okay? Arm is on top. I'm gonna place my arrow also on top, so the arrow and the arm go on the same side, okay? I slide it out, and then I wanna interlock the arrow right in this little notch here between the fingers, okay? So I interlock that arrow right in between the string right there, lock it in. I use my index finger to hold the arrow on, okay? From there, one of the most common mistakes people make is they take their fingers and they wrap all their fingers around the string, okay? We want a nice fingertip grip, just the very front little pads of our fingers holding this. So I take my pointer finger, index finger right there, my middle finger, and then my ring finger, okay? And the last thing I'm gonna do before I bring the bow vertical is I wanna take my fingers in between my pointer finger and my middle finger here. I pinch the arrow as well as having contact on the strings, okay? So then this way the arrow stays on the strings. I've got the index finger, my other fingertips holding it in. Now, I'm ready to bring the bow vertical, okay? So what I wanna do is I stand 90 degrees from the target with my non-dominant arm facing the target. So as you can see, my non-dominant arm shoulder side is facing the target. I've got my fingers and everything else ready. Now I'm ready to bring it vertical. Once I have the bow vertical, I draw it back. I bring my draw back into my cheek, and my elbow is up. Notice how my elbow isn't down. I'm not pulling into my chest, okay? I'm gonna let go of the draw, but you can see this would be improper, okay? You folks wanna slide over here a little bit and slide over here a little bit. Either side is fine. I'm gonna turn 90 degrees to the target. I bring it up, draw into the cheek. Elbow is up, left eye is closed. I use my right eye to sight. I put my arrow tip just below where I'm trying to aim, then I release. You can see the disc stuck on the target, arrow falls safely to the ground. Now I'm ready for my next arrow, okay? The softer you pull back, the slower the arrow will go and the less straight it will go. The more you pull back into the cheek and the ear, the straighter it will fly. Okay? This group right here, I need a group of 3 or 4 right here. So one of you ladies organize those arrows for me. Just get them nice and neat. You, my friend, I'm sorry, what's your first name? Ethan. Go ahead and pull the arrows and one bow out of the bag and get them nice and organized. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and move the targets for you folks. Please remember, bows go in the middle, arrows go on the outside of each table. So we'll place those there. Yep. Michael, bow in the middle, arrows on the outside of the table, tips facing forward. Organize them by color. Go ahead and organize them by color. I'm going to adjust our targets very quickly. Now, the key sequence here is red light, green light. When you hear green light, it's safe to shoot. No one should go past our line of shooting and into the range, okay? When you hear red light, it's safe to pick things up and we can move from there, okay? So, what I'd like you to do is shooter number 1, you may pick up your arrow. Shooter number 1 is going to use one color of arrows. Shooter number 1 is going to use one color of arrows, okay? You may pick up an arrow, you may load one arrow on. Sometimes if this is your first time ever shooting, folks, you might have to figure out what hand is your non-dominant hand before you notch the arrow. Good teamwork over here, I like that. Good, okay? You may want to notch that arrow here. Here we go, we want to hold it horizontally, right? There we go. Thanks for helping her out. Get that index finger on top of that arrow. There you go. Now you bring it vertically. Just remember those fingertips, just the tips of the fingers, just the tips. There you go, good. So you're pinching that, okay, good, okay. Whoa, turning the opposite way, turn and face that wall. There you go. And then we draw across our body right into our cheek, okay, all right? And when you're ready, fingertips, there you go. It takes a little bit to get used to. There's one notch here, that finger goes right there, okay? And then we pinch it right in there, okay? When you're ready to shoot, you'll let go with this finger, and then you'll release those, okay? But make sure elbow is up, and we pull into our cheek when we're ready to shoot, okay? All right, shooter number 1 is all ready, so go ahead. Green light. That's okay, that's okay. Angel, nice job. Nice job, nice job. Shooter number 2 may get ready. Shooter number 2 may get ready. Okay? Good, you can keep shooting, Ethan. Okay, index finger, fingertips, fingertips, tips, 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 tips. There you go, good. Okay, bring it up. It's okay to leave it tilted just a little bit. It helps hold the arrow on, okay? So good, pull it back, draw it back. Pull, 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 elbow up. Okay. Good, let go with that finger, that front finger. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and shoot. Not bad, it went straight, it's okay. So, folks, if you're having a hard time getting it to the target, a couple things. Number 1, try to draw that string back further. Draw that string back further. It will shoot that arrow in a straighter line, right? The more you draw it back, the more power it's going to have. Finger off. Better, better, okay? Just try to get it up, maybe aim it up a little bit higher too, okay? Okay, take another arrow. Ethan, how you doing? Looks like you're getting the hang of it, huh? Hey, if you take time to watch the other people in your group shooting, you might pick up some tips, right?
Yeah, watch me.
You're a natural, kid. You're a natural, okay? Remember, we always load the arrow on top. Good. Bring it up. Good. Arm out. Bring it back. Pull. Good. Move this finger before you're ready to fire. That's okay. That's okay. You're getting the hang of it. One more. Yes, sir. Nice! We got a bullseye! Hey, we got a bullseye over here. We got 2 over there on the end. Who got our bullseyes over there? Jimmy? What's your name?
Bobber.
Well, I'm sorry, what was it?
Bobber.
Bobber. Nice. Good job, Bobber. Good work. Good job, Jimmy. Good work, guys. First time shooting archery?
Yep.
Yeah?
Not for me.
Not for you? That's okay. Quick review. Couple things I'm seeing. When we go to shoot, remember, always start for every arrow. Start with the bow horizontal. It makes it so much easier to load the arrow on, okay? Same steps, repeat the same steps in your head every single time. Horizontal, arrow on top, finger grips, squeeze, turn the body, raise, draw, aim, release. Okay? Every single time, repeat those steps. All right? Some of us, I'm seeing, if we're not hitting the target, we just need to draw the bow back further and make sure we have a good aim with our sight eye. Woo, close. Relax your mind before you release that arrow. Take a nice deep breath out, exhale, relax the body. So right as you go to release that arrow, breathe out, and then release. Just helps calm the mind, right? Jimmy, nice shot. That's okay. Get your arm. Grab another one, Michael. You're doing great, kid. Keep it up. The key is getting that big draw. Pull that back all the way. Okay? Go ahead. Elbow up. Go ahead. There you go. Still getting it on there. We're doing better. You're just flirting with that bullseye. Yes! Good shot. You got it, buddy. You got it. That's a bullseye. Nice work. Good shot, kid. Good shot. All right, folks. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, all of our arrows have been shot. We're going to say red light. Let's go ahead and pick up all the arrows. Let's please find all of our discs. And then I'm going to talk to you real quick before we head out. Nice job. So, as you can see with this, right, it just takes a little bit of practice. That's the most important thing. Just like anything else, golf, basketball, ping pong, the more you practice it, the easier it becomes, okay? Some of us went from not hitting the target at all to hitting the target, even getting closer to hitting a bullseye or hitting a bullseye, okay? So that's how quickly we can progress, all right? This activity is one of the activities we do in our Adventure Activities class. It is a gym class elective. Some of you folks have taken it in here, some of you have not. That class is offered twice a day, and in Adventure Activities, we do kayaking, hiking, biking. We do team challenge games where you work together to complete a task, and then we also do archery as well. Rock climbing is also a part of Adventure Activities, and I'm hoping that by next year we have a rock climbing wall here installed in the South Gym. Okay, so thank you guys so much for signing up for archery today. I will offer this again as another lead before the end of the school year. Okay, have a great day, guys. Take care. You're very welcome. Thank you. Nice to see you, Eli. Michael, always a pleasure. Angel, welcome back. Nice to see you.
Come here, Eli.
Archery is part of our Adventure Activities class here at Bethel Park High School. Not only does archery take place in this elective class, we also offer kayaking, mountain biking, we offer hiking, and we also offer team challenge activities in our Adventure Activities class. Adventure Activities is an elective class that can be signed up for in the spring to participate in the following year. The course itself runs 5 days a week for an entire school semester. Included in our Adventure Activities, we do a kayaking field trip, and we'll also be doing a rock climbing field trip down to a climbing facility down in Southside.